Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today we will be talking about MATIC Network Polygon daily update, and I will do something different. We will try to approach a more of a mid-long term price prediction, guys. Of course, we will talk about the short term, we will talk about everything starting from the technical analysis. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button, and of course share the video. Join our Telegram group chat, guys. We discuss many more and of course about the general market. So right now we go to the Fibonacci retracement, and why I've drawn the Fibonacci retracement from this top to this bottom is to find our resistance levels, important resistance levels, and you can see why MATIC can't go above this resistance 1.96 because, guys, it is our 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. That's why we can't go upwards. That's why we are having a huge sell pressure, but I will explain something else why we can't go upwards, but why we shouldn't even worry. So don't worry, guys. Now we've bounced back into this Fibonacci, from this Fibonacci level right here, guys. You can see from this zone we've bounced back to this zone right here, and now we want to break the 1.96. If we can, then it's all good for sure, and we want to see where we will go. If we lose the 1.40 USDT support level, then we are going down all the way, because our 0.618, if I've drawn the Fibonacci retracement level, guys, starting from this bottom to this top, then it is our 0.618 Fibonacci support level. So for now, the volume, you can see here, it is declining for a bit, guys. You can see the moving average. The moving average is declining here, and of course we need some more volume for MATIC to push up, but it is not absolutely necessary. Okay, you can see here with low volumes we were pushing upwards. Okay, it is not necessary that we want the high volume to push. So for now, for the MACD, we are like yesterday, guys, that I told you that we need the bullish recross, but we need a further distance. That's what we need for the MACD right now, but unfortunately right now we can't get the distance we need, like here, guys, for example, and so we need to perform higher lows. For example, here we don't want to go down all the way. If we go down, then it will be bad. I'm not saying we will, but I'm just saying that if we do that, then it won't be good for the coin. Okay, so for now we are going to the USDT on the commodity channel index. You can see that we are climbing a little bit up and upwards, but for now we haven't seen the momentum we need for MATIC against USDT, guys, in the 4-hour frame. As we climb up, we can't have the price that we need. Okay, and I will explain what I mean afterwards. Right now we need to do a higher low and of course break the 100 level. We need to do that in order to then correct a little bit and start performing swing highs. Okay, we need to do something like this for MATIC against USDT. I will tell you what I mean in the before. You can see here, guys, on this impulsive wave we had high commodity channel index, and even higher, guys, on the high. You can see the low here was around minus 0.44. It is very good for the commodity channel index to be around this area right here, the lowest point, and the highest point, of course, above, way above the 100. You can see here we want something like this in order to say that we keep going upwards and upwards. For the RSI though, we can say that we need a more of an RSI towards the upwards. Of course we need higher lows here, and of course we are good. We are still looking good as long as we are making these, guys. As long as the RSI can go upwards from now on, because if it goes down from this point or from this point, for example, then things won't be looking good. But I'm not telling that we will see that. Okay, don't worry, don't panic at all. So the SSL channel, guys, we have a buying opportunity. The green line is above the red line, as you can see here. So as we are having a buying opportunity with the SSL channel, I suggest you to wait a little bit and don't trust the SSL channel, especially for the short term. We will discuss for the mid-long term afterwards. Okay, so right now let's go to the daily RSI, the daily, guys, frame on the RSI. You can see that we are following a pattern where we are having these, guys, as a low, of course, and when we are having this as a high low. So we need now to go back inside on the daily daily frame to go again above the 17. It is so important. We had here a way overbought situation like here guys multiple times, but you can see on an impulsive wave the lowest RSI was 62. You can see that we get low RSI but nowhere close to 30. We are getting this close to 70, and then we are going upwards. Same we want for MATIC against USDT guys for the RSI. Okay, we want on the daily frame to go upwards all the way. So let's go now a bit, let's remove guys the drawings, we don't need them, and let's go to the Bollinger Bands. You can see that on the daily frame guys we get this momentum, we are getting this momentum with lower highs, higher lows and lower highs. Eventually we are getting guys into a squeeze point, we are getting into a squeeze point where we will see where we'll be going. It depends on Bitcoin guys. If we get this swing high, we want so much to get it, then why not MATIC won't deliver and go upwards. Okay, so for now let's go to the daily, the commodity channel index in the daily frame. Same with the RSI guys, we need higher lows. As you can see here, we need to perform higher low pattern, and not only that, we need to go upwards, we need to go and test like 240 around their number guys. We need to go way above the 100, the limit here that we have standard for the commodity channel index. Okay, for the MACD on the daily frame though, we need this bullish recross for the midterm, because you can see we have a bearish cross here, but we shouldn't worry about that guys, because we don't have the enough distance to say that we are in a very bearish moment. If we go and collapse like this guys, if we go and collapse like this, then yes, we might see a drop down for MATIC for the short term, but for now, even if we see the bearish here cross, we need some further more distance, and we don't have it at all. Also, we are above this support line over here guys. This support line I will color it with blue, so you can see, yeah, this support line we are over here, so this is pretty fine for now. For now guys, we are absolutely good. And the real reason that we don't see an upward situation is because MATIC against Bitcoin in the short term, you can see it doesn't have many swing highs. It gets to a squeeze point where we see lower highs and higher lows. That's why MATIC can't move for the moment guys up like Bitcoin did. Okay, it can't push itself upwards like Bitcoin did, because MATIC against Bitcoin is struggling to go upwards. You can see we have swing highs, swing lows, but small momentum, small volume here. You can see the commodity channel index can go even higher than 100. This is the reason guys we don't go upwards, but you shouldn't be worried. Patience is the key for success guys, and of course we need just to have this squeeze momentum. If we can break and go above, this will be great news. If we can't though and go down, because there is a possibility guys that we go down, this isn't good news. For now 20-day MA is above the 50-day MA, we are absolutely fine. Let's go to the daily guys. I won't talk much about here, because right now you can see we are just standing the way we were. We are all good, we are all set to go even higher. If we don't see the 20-day MA crossing the 50-day MA of course and go downwards, then it is nothing over. You can see that on the daily frame the 20-day MA hasn't even touched guys the price, okay, yet. So yeah, it is very important just to wait a little bit, just to calm a little bit. You can see guys, when we are having the distance between the 20-day MA and the price, we are just waiting for the 20-day MAs to go to the price, okay, to arrive to the price. Then we can fuel up and we can go upwards. So let's go now guys to MATIC against USDT, the time that you were waiting for the price guys prediction. I believe that a long-term price prediction for MATIC can be around 4.24 for USDT, let's say for USDT the long term. However, the long term guys can be different, okay. For example, if we have a very bearish market on June, July and August, you can clearly see that we can't get very higher, okay, we can't get much higher. But now if we see that a swing relief from Bitcoin, for example, we can easily firstly go to 3.20. That's our first target. Okay, that's our more midterm target in the case that Bitcoin keeps continuing the swing high, because you can see here on the Bitcoin chart we are finding lower highs and lower lows, but for now we have gone above the 20-day EMA, but for the 50-day EMA it is our resistance level, so that's why we can't keep going upwards, because we find resistance in the 50-day EMA but also support in the 20-day. So what we need to see is go upwards, break the 50-day EMA, and then we can eventually retest the 41 to 42,000 USDT. If history repeats itself, guys, then I think that Bitcoin will probably go around here, guys. Will probably go around this level. Let's see the price label around 46,000 USDT if history repeats itself. Okay, if we have a swing high to the upwards, and we might get there. And as we might get there, for MATIC, this will mean, guys, that we can go easily to 3.20. Okay, I'm not saying we can go easily to 4.20. I am saying that we can go easily to 3.20, and the 4.20 is our next price target. How did I know that? I used the Fibonacci extension tool. From this bottom to this top, guys, to this swing high, then this swing low. Okay, as you do that, then you see that what are the possible price targets for the future. Okay, so for now, what we need to see. Okay, this is what we need to see. Let's go now to the more of a short-term price prediction. Let's go to the Fibonacci retracement here tool, guys, and draw the Fibonacci retracement from this swing high to this swing low, and go again to why we find resistance. First, it is the 0.618, guys, Fibonacci retracement level. It is this level that we can't break because it is the golden ratio. If we break that, then it's all fine. Secondly, you can see that on MATIC against Bitcoin, we are getting into a squeeze point where we are having just low movement, guys. You can see here it doesn't move as fast as it used to be, or as much as it used to be. You can see that we don't get this impulsive waves, we don't get these corrections. We are just following a pattern with higher lows and lower highs, eventually getting into the squeeze point where we hope for to go upwards. Okay, so for now, these are the main reasons that we can't seem to go upwards. For the time being, we need to see if we can't go above the 1.96 USDT. We can go there. Then the next short-term, guys, short-term price target is the 2.30, and I don't see the reason. If Bitcoin does have the swing high, why not MATIC breaking the 2.30? Do not worry that for now we can't break the 1.96. Okay, MATIC needs to calm down a bit. It's all good, it's all healthy, guys, it's all good. If you've been in the cryptocurrency market, you should know that we might sometimes, guys, we might get these actions, we might get these price actions where we can't see a pump up, or where we don't see a pump up, guys, or something, or a major correction, or a pump up towards the upwards in the 1 day, for example 20%. Okay, sometimes when we are seeing huge price actions, then the volume gets declining. Okay, then the volume here, guys, as you can see, the moving average gets declined. So for now, for MATIC against USDT, what we need to see is not so much volume, guys. As the MATIC against Bitcoin starting to get into the squeeze point, then if it can break out, it will be totally good for the MATIC. And of course, we need to break the 1.96. It is the reason we are finding so resistance. It is the reason we don't see MATIC going upwards. The 0.618 Fibonacci retracement. You can see how important this line is, guys. You can see it by yourself, of course, and we need to see the Bitcoin going upwards. We need to see it having the swing high we talked about. We need to surpass and go above the 50-day EMA. Then we can test, and this area around here, guys, 42,000 USDT to 40,000 USDT around here. And then if we can break out, why not move higher? But for now, guys, we need to be patient, and of course we need to see where MATIC will go. For the short term, if you are a new investor, then I suggest you to wait, but for the long term, guys, I suggest you just to get in and just let your money there. Not all your money, don't be greedy guys, not all your money. Remember, don't put all your money into one price, and this is not a financial advice of course, but this is something that I would do. And of course guys, I believe that MATIC will go upwards, but the time that it will go upwards, we don't know it yet. That's why I'm saying for the long term, we don't know if it will be July for example or June that we will hit these highs, because we depend, for now, we depend a lot on Bitcoin. If we were at this state guys, if MATIC was at this state and you tell me what MATIC will do guys for the mid long term, then I would say you should buy, because right there guys we had a bullish scenario for Bitcoin, for everything, okay? And we kept going upwards and upwards, but eventually afterwards we saw that we were getting a declining. Now we're in a bearish market, so I can't tell you exactly when or how, okay? But the point is that MATIC is a strong altcoin guys, and it has great fundamentals, great collaborations, so I believe that this project will go far above its price for the long term. For the short term guys, 1.96 and of course 2.30 are next price targets to break, and of course break and get this Lambo. Thank you so much for watching, have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.